Hello and welcome back to my nail corner. Thanks for joining me. I have peel base on my nails on top of builder gel as per usual. And if you have questions about that, I have some builder gel videos that you can look at if you scroll back a little bit. So I am going to get into my basic application here. I am using a Revel dip powder. Haven't pulled one of those out in a while. This is Starry Night, and it is a black base with silver glitter, and as you can see, it was all over the rim of my jar when I opened it. So I haven't dipped in this one before, but I've certainly opened it and swatched it, so I guess that seal wasn't lined up quite right. So anyway, just fixing that mess. And yeah, so this mani was inspired, and really not just inspired, I literally copied to the best of my ability Miranda Price's mani. It was posted on Instagram. I'll throw a picture up here for you guys to see, and it was so gorgeous. I loved it, like from the moment I saw it, and I was wanting it on my nails. So I pulled this out. She used Barbara, which is Revel's black, and then sprinkled on the silver glitter from Lindsay, which is a silver glitter that Revel sells. And I was like, I bet Starry Night would be a perfect duplicate for that. And I think that it was. So I went ahead and pulled out my Starry Night and went for it. And I loved how this turned out so much. I messaged Miranda and I was like, thank you so much for the inspiration. I hope that you know it is a huge compliment that I had to recreate this and yeah, share it with you guys. So I ended up doing this mani on both my hands and left it on for several days on both hands. And yeah, that goes to show you how much I loved it, because I didn't go into this intending to do that, but after I did the first hand, I loved it so much how it looked, and I had so much fun doing it that I just wanted to do it all over again. So I did. So a lot of this video is basics that you've seen me do before, but I hope you enjoy watching me create this look anyway. So I'm going to do 2 dips of Starry Night and then a dip in clear. The clear I'm using is the same as usual. It is my double dip clear. It's my favorite. Make sure you check it out. It is $14.99 for a 2-ounce jar, and you get 25% off by using Kate25 on the double dip website, and that goes for anything on the website. That being said, I am not doing filing on screen in this video, but I will be doing some coming up because I want to show you guys my pretty new e-file. I got a really nice new e-file from Double Dip, and it is so luxurious and gorgeous. If you are on Instagram, you may have seen it in my Instagram stories recently, or if you are in the Double Dip Facebook group, you may have seen me do a live mani a couple days ago. I did a snowflake themed mani live in the group and showed off the new e-file. So if you're not in that group, you should check it out. At least once a month, I'm over there doing a live video, and it's a cool opportunity to interact with you guys. Like, you can hang out while I do my nails, ask questions, give me inspiration. I'm often like, I got on here, but what am I gonna do? So yeah, check out that Facebook group. I will link it in the description box below, and feel free to join and interact with me there. I would love that. So I try to put up like a poll from time to time and say, what do you guys want to see in upcoming videos? What kind of tips or tricks? And yeah, it's just, a lot of similar to what you're seeing me do in YouTube videos. But like I said, it's pretty cool to do it live, because then I get to, talk back and forth with you guys via comments and whatnot. So check that out. Anyway, that was a long rabbit trail. I'm going to carry on with my basic dip application and then come back in a little while and talk to you a little bit about stamping. So hang in there and I will be right back. And also, you guys, before I forget, I hope you had a really Merry Christmas. I know this is coming on Saturday, which is my usual upload day, and I decided to stick with that because I'm sure we're all having a little Christmas hangover, and I hope you guys are sipping your coffee and just relaxing and having some mani vibes. This would be a great New Year's color, by the way. I just think black is just like so sexy, and then throw in that silver glitter, and I love it so much. Maybe I'm gonna need this back on my nails for New Year's. We shall see. Hang in there, and I will be right back. All right, so I am applying my gel base. The products I'm working with today are, like I said, a Revel dip color, double dip clear, and then I'm using my triple D dip and gel liquids. So this is the triple D base gel. It's such a nice application. It's super smooth. It's not runny, but it's not thick and goopy. It's just so good. So check out their gel liquids if you haven't already. The reason I applied my gel base and then I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds is because that works really well as like a sticky base for applying stamping. So I've got my stamper out. That is a Queen stamper, and I have that linked in my Amazon storefront down below. If you're in the need for a stamper, that's a good one. And then I use a lint roller to clean that off. And then I'm using a Maniology silver stamping polish. I believe it came in my very first stamping kit from Maniology, the one that you get for free. You just pay for the shipping. So it's like a little silver bottle, and I still haven't gone through it. So it's a good one. Anyway, using the lint roller to take off any excess from my stamp before I stamp it on my nail. And I apologize in advance. I was a little slow getting going on this. I was trying to decide if I was going to copy like almost exactly what Miranda did, which is pretty much what I did, or if I was going to change it up. So I was like a little hesitant with a couple of the stamps initially. But if you haven't seen me stamp before, this is how you stamp. So you apply your stamping polish, and yes, stamping polish is different than regular nail polish. It's a little bit, I want to say it's a little bit thicker. So, and it's got to be pretty opaque. And that's, I think, the main difference between nail polish and stamping polish. So you go ahead and apply it to the stamping plate where you want, or on the stamp or on the image that you want, and then you use what's called a scraper, and it's just like a plastic card, and at about a 45-degree angle you slide most of the polish off, and it doesn't have to be clean. Like if you'll look at the stamping plate, it doesn't look clean, and then when you pick up the stamp with the jelly stamper, it's super clean. I don't know how the magic works, but it works. So you just press that onto the nail, and like I said, if you are not moving super quickly, then it can dry on your stamper, and so that's why a sticky base is really great. So if you don't want to use a gel base, like maybe you don't like to use the lamp, then Maniology sells a sticky base, and that is just like regular nail polish. So you would apply that to your nail, let it dry for a little bit, and it's going to leave like a tacky finish, and that works really, really well for applying stamping because if it dries on your stamper at all, it's not going to transfer well over to like onto your nail unless you have a sticky base. So I highly recommend either using a gel base first or a sticky base coat. So this is pretty repetitive. I'm doing like 2 snowflakes on each nail, and then on my center nail at the end, I'm going to come back with a different stamping plate that has like an ornament kind of look on it, and I'm going to do that. So I'm going to let you guys watch me stamp for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy stamping. I really like a lot of the looks I've seen lately. Carol Annette over at she's Carol Annette on YouTube, so I guess I don't really need to say more than that. Anyway, she does a lot of stamping designs and I love them, and so I'm always wishing I had more stamping polishes at my disposal. I have a good handful, but like I don't have a good variety of colors, you know, like I have a couple of greens or a couple of blues, but I don't have like the good basics. So I was just on Amazon looking, and I ended up ordering a set of like 12 kind of basic stamping polish colors, and it was 12 Queen stamping polishes for $30, which is a steal, you guys, because usually like Maniology bottles are usually like $7 a piece. So getting 12 colors for $30, I couldn't pass it up. So you might be seeing more stamping in the future and just like more nail art designs. I'm really like intimidated by doing just like free-handed art, but I want to try to get into it and like at least try. I mean, I'm always telling you guys to try new things because it's probably easier than you think, and I need to take my own advice. So anyway, let me know if you guys see like inspirations that you're like, oh, I'd love to see this recreated, or like how to do this. I'd love to see those things. So if you drop me like a DM on Instagram or tag me under a photo, I would love to start saving some inspirations when I need ideas for uploads next year. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch while I finish this up. I do the top coat on like 4 fingers, and then I get to my thumb and realize I never did my second snowflake on my thumb, so I have to come back and do that. So if it looks like I'm confused for a minute, that's what's going on. But hang in there, and I'll be back in a couple minutes to chat with you guys at the end with my final thoughts. Okay, so I went ahead and cured my 4 fingers and then came back to put my last snowflake on my thumb. I will try to make sure I link this stamping plate down in the description or in my Amazon storefront as well. I think this came from a set of like 6 Christmassy stamping plates, and it was a great set. I think it was, it was pretty cheap. I want to say it was like $10 or $12 for 6 stamping plates. You can't really beat that. So I am finishing up using my Triple D Matte Me Up matte gel top coat, and I love this top coat so much. You've seen me use it before, and you will see it again because I'm super into the matte top coat, and I loved it on top of this glitter, on top of the black. I was just so taken by this look. So I hope you guys love it as much as I do. I am finishing up with my Candi Skincare Cuticle Candy as per usual. If you need some, check out the discount code in the description box below. I find this to be a very essential step of every manicure. It keeps my cuticles hydrated and healthy after I brutalize them with filing and all the things that would dry them out. And then I'm just taking alcohol on a lint-free wipe to get rid of that glossy look so I can show you guys the finished look. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in my next vid. Bye now.